They keep saying time will make this easier, that I'll wake up one day and you won't be here. And every thought, every breath, every song, but what if they're all wrong? I've tried moving forward, tried moving on, went on dates where I pretended you were gone. But halfway through dessert, I'm back in your car, and I don't know where healing ends and you start. What if this is permanent? What if you're the scar that never fades, no matter how far I run from this? If I never heal from you, then what do I just carry like a wound that won't close up? Do I learn to live with this ache in my chest, accept that you're the one I'll never get past? If I never heal from you, if this is it, if you're the love that I can't ever quit, will I spend my whole life looking back at the person who broke me and never came back? What if I never heal from you? I see you in strangers on the subway platform, in the way someone laughs in a familiar form. My therapist says I'm making progress, but I don't know, cause I still sleep on one side. In case you come home, your ghost is in my kitchen, making coffee at dawn in the passenger seat. When I'm driving alone, I've memorized the feeling of missing you so well. Maybe this isn't healing, maybe this is just hell. Everyone keeps telling me that it gets better with time, but it's been months and you're still mine, in every way that matters. If I never heal from you, then what do I just carry like a wound that won't close up? Do I learn to live with this ache in my chest, accept that you're the one I'll never get past? If I never heal from you, if this is it, if you're the love that I can't ever quit, will I spend my whole life looking back at the person who broke me and never came back? What if I never heal from you? Maybe some people are meant to leave marks that last longer than the time they were ours. Maybe you're the before and after in my life, the line that divides who I was and who I am tonight. And I'm terrified that this is my forever, that I'll never love someone the way I loved you never, that you took something from me I can't get back, and I'm just supposed to live with that, with this open wound that looks like your name. And I'm scared, I'm so scared that nothing will ever feel the same. If I never heal from you, I need to know how to build a life around this hollow, how to smile and mean it, how to try again when you're still the ending of every story in my head. If I never heal from you, tell me, how do I forgive myself for not being over you now, for still breaking down when I hear your name, for being stuck while you've moved on like nothing changed. Trembling if I never heal from you, trembling, barely hold together. What if this is just who I am now? Someone who loved you and never recovered, never got better, never moved on, just learned to function with you living in my bones forever. What if I never heal from you? What if I don't want to? Because healing means forgetting, and forgetting means losing you twice. There's a folder on my laptop labeled drafts. 47 letters about us, about the past. I write them at 4 a.m. when I can't sleep, pouring out my heart to someone who won't read. Dear you, I saw your favorite movie yesterday. Dear you, I still dream about the things you'd say. Each one ends with love and then your name, but my finger never hovers over send, it stays the same. I'm writing novels to a ghost, saying everything that matters most to someone who's not even listening. These are the letters I'll never send, words I'll never say out loud again. All the confessions I keep locked away in documents that no one else will ever read someday. These are the letters I'll never send, where I'm honest about how this really ends, where I admit I'm not okay, that I still care, that I'm writing to you like you're still there. Letters I'll never send. Last Tuesday I wrote 12 pages about your hands, how they used to hold me, how I'd understand everything you meant without you saying a word. Now the only place you touch me is in letters you'll never have heard. I drafted one where I told you I forgive you, and one where I'm angry for everything you put me through, one where I beg you to come back and stay, and one where I'm strong and I moved on, but that one's fake. Anyway, I'm bleeding on pages you'll never see, building a bridge that only leads to me, talking to myself in your name. These are the letters I'll never send, words I'll never say out loud again. All the confessions I keep locked away in documents that no one else will ever read someday. These are the letters I'll never send, where I'm honest about how this really ends, where I admit I'm not okay, that I still care, that I'm writing to you like you're still there. Letters I'll never send. Maybe if I actually sent one you'd respond, tell me you think of me too, that I'm not alone. Or maybe you'd ignore it, leave me on red, confirm what I'm terrified of, that you're over me instead. So I keep them hidden in my digital drawer, where I can pretend you might still love me like before, where I can say everything without the risk of you shattering the illusion with your silence or your indifference. These letters keep you close in a way reality won't let me do, so I'll keep writing them forever, even though they'll never reach you. These are the letters I'll never send, my one-sided conversation that will never end. All my secrets, all my pain, all my hope, written to someone who's already let go. These are the letters I'll never send, where you still love me, where we try again, where I'm brave enough to tell the truth at last, but not brave enough to face you in the present, just the past. Letters I'll never send. Ooh, I just saved another one, number 48, dear you. I'm still not over you, and I'm starting to think I never will be. I hope you're happy, I hope you're everything I couldn't give you. I hope you never think about these letters I'm writing, because that would mean you're thinking of me. And I don't think I could handle knowing that you're out there not writing back. Love always the person you used to know. I found your toothbrush in the back of the drawer, a receipt from that restaurant we don't go to anymore. Your handwriting on a post-it note stuck to my mirror. Don't forget to eat, you're gone, but somehow still here. There's a crack in my phone screen from the night you left. Your coffee mug still sits on the shelf. I can't throw away these pieces of what we were. They're all I have left, these fragments I preserve. I'm collecting broken pieces of a life we'll never build, holding on to fragments of a love that time has killed, but I can't let go. Fragments of us scattered everywhere I look. Your shirt in my closet, your name in my book. Little pieces of you I can't sweep away, reminders of everything that couldn't stay. Fragments of us, they're cutting me still. Sharp little memories that time won't heal. I'm bleeding on the edges of what we used to be, living in the fragments of you and me. Your playlist still plays when my phone's on shuffle. Songs that were ours now just make me struggle through grocery store aisles where we used to laugh. Now I'm buying for one, cutting everything in half. There's a photo strip from a booth on 5th and Main, 4 pictures of us smiling, innocent, no pain. I keep it in my wallet right behind my ID, so every time I need to prove who I am, I see who I used to be. These fragments are weapons, and they're shelter too. Little pieces of wreckage that still look like you, and I'm drowning in them. Fragments of us scattered everywhere I look. Your shirt in my closet, your name in my book. Little pieces of you I can't sweep away, reminders of everything that couldn't stay. Fragments of us, they're cutting me still. Sharp little memories that time won't heal. I'm bleeding on the edges of what we used to be, living in the fragments of you and me. People say to pack it up, throw it all away, that holding on to pieces just makes me stay in a version of the past that doesn't exist. But these fragments are proof that we were real, that we were this close to making it to being enough. And if I let them go, if I clean this all up, what proof do I have that you love me at all? These fragments are the evidence before the fall, so I keep your t-shirt and your stupid inside jokes, the ticket stubs and text threads, and all these little hopes that maybe fragments are better than nothing, that maybe pieces of you are better than the empty fragments of us. I'm drowning in the past, building shrines to something that was never meant to last. Every object is a memory I can't throw away. I'm a museum of a love that faded to gray. Fragments of us, they live in every room. Your ghost in my apartment, your voice in every tune. I'm choking on the wreckage of what we couldn't save, and in the fragments, sleeping in their grave. I cleaned out your drawer today, held each piece like it was sacred. Your chapstick, your spare keys, that bracelet you forgot, I put them in a box, labeled it us in shaky handwriting, but I didn't throw it away. I just put it in the closet where I can't see it every day, but I know it's there. These fragments of us, too painful to keep close, too precious to let go. So they live in the dark with all the other things I can't face yet. Fragments of us, fragments of me. caught myself laughing the way you used to laugh. That breathy little sound, half giggle, half gasp. I said fair enough in a conversation today, and realized those were always your words, not things I'd say. I order my coffee different now, the way you took yours. Extra foam, no sugar habits I've absorbed. I'm becoming an echo of someone who's not here, speaking in borrowed phrases, living in your atmosphere. You've carved yourself into the way I speak, into my gestures, my routines, my beliefs. I can't find where I end and where you still begin. The way you stayed in my voice when you left my life, in the words I choose, in the way I say goodnight. You're in my inflections, in the jokes I tell, in the silence between sentences where I used to say, oh well. The way you stayed in my voice, I can't get you out. Every time I open my mouth, you're what it's about. I sound like someone I don't recognize anymore, just an impression of the person I was before you stayed in my voice. My friend pointed out I've started ending texts with X. That's your signature, not mine, but now it's reflex. I hum the songs you played on repeat in the car, even the ones I hated. Now they're just who we are. I catch myself mid-sentence doing your hand gestures, the way you touch your neck when you were anxious under pressure. I've adopted your opinions on movies I've never seen, and I don't know which thoughts are mine and which are things you made me believe. You rewired my brain in the softest way. Now I can't separate what's me, what's you, what stays. I'm a remix of us both, and I hate it. The way you stayed in my voice when you left my life, in the words I choose, in the way I say goodnight. You're in my inflections, in the jokes I tell, in the silence between sentences where I used to say, oh well. The way you stayed in my voice, I can't get you out. Every time I open my mouth, you're what it's about. I sound like someone I don't recognize anymore, just an impression of the person I was before you stayed in my voice. Who was I before I learned to speak like you? I can't remember her, can't find my way back through all the layers of us that I built into my bones. Now I'm trying to unlearn you, but you're in my muscle tones, in the way I emphasize, in my cadence, in my pace. I hear you in my laughter, see you in my face when I look in the mirror, and I'm making your expressions, and I wonder if I'm me anymore, just your reflection. Did you take my voice with you and you walked away, or did you leave it here haunted by the things you used to say? I don't know how to speak without accidentally summoning you with every word. The way you stayed in my voice, it's the cruelest thing to carry you in every breath, in everything. You're in my syntax, in the way I phrase my thoughts, in the verbal habits that I wish I could have lost. The way you stayed in my voice when you disappeared. I'm speaking in a language only you would hear. I sound like half of something that no longer exists, a duet performed solo, a permanent imprint. You stayed in my voice. Tried to record a voice memo yesterday, just talking to myself, and I had to stop because I didn't sound like me. I sounded like us, and there is no us anymore. But my voice didn't get the message, it still calls you home. In every syllable, every pause, every breath, you're there. And I don't know how to speak without speaking you into existence. How do I find my voice again when you're still living in it? I'm writing this down so I won't forget to tell you. When you're older and you ask me what I went through, why I cried in the shower, why I couldn't sleep at night, why I looked like I was drowning even in the daylight. One day you'll fall for someone who doesn't stay, and you'll think of me on this particular Tuesday in May, when I tried to smile through dinner but couldn't finish my plate. And you'll finally understand why love and loss weigh the same way. Right now it just looks like I'm falling apart for no reason, but someday you'll be here too, in this very specific season of trying to survive someone. One day you'll understand why I kept their sweater, why I couldn't throw away their handwritten letters, why I drove past their house even though it hurt, why I listened to sad songs until the meaning blurred. One day you'll understand this kind of breaking, this loving someone who's done with the ache of staying. And I'm sorry, you'll have to learn it too, but one day you'll understand what I'm going through. You'll meet someone who makes you believe in forevers, who fits into your life like they were always meant to enter. You'll build a world around them, rearrange all your plans, then watch them walk away like it was easy. And you'll understand why I stared at my phone for hours, waiting for a text, why I analyzed every word of our very last conversation, dissecting every inflection, why I blame myself for not being enough to make him choose me. One day you'll be right here, and you'll finally see. You'll think you're the only one who's ever felt this way, but you'll remember me on this random Monday and know you're not alone. One day you'll understand why I kept their sweater, why I couldn't throw away their handwritten letters, why I drove past their house even though it hurt, why I listened to sad songs until the meaning blurred. One day you'll understand this kind of breaking, this loving someone who's done with the ache of staying. And I'm sorry, you'll have to learn it too, but one day you'll understand what I'm going through. I hope it's gentler for you than it was for me. I hope your heartbreak comes with more certainty, that it wasn't your fault, that you gave all you could, that some people leave and it's not because you're not good enough. But if it hurts the way mine does now, if you can't eat or sleep or figure out how to exist in a world where they're moving on fine while you're stuck in the wreckage of what you thought was your timeline, just know I'm here, I've been exactly where you are. And one day you'll understand why we carry these scars, not because we're weak, not because we're broken, but because we love deeply, and that love was stolen before we were ready to let it go. And that's the hardest lesson you'll ever know. One day you'll understand why I couldn't let go faster, why healing isn't linear, why the pain came in chapters, why I had good days and then fell apart again, why I kept the memory alive like a long lost friend. One day you'll understand that this is what love costs, when you give someone everything and then they get lost, and you're left holding pieces of a story half told. And one day you'll understand, and I'm sorry, but you'll know. Dear future you, I know you're hurting right now, and you probably think you're being dramatic, that you should be over this by now. that everyone else moves on faster. But I need you to know that what you're feeling is real, and it's allowed to take time. I'm here in the before, writing you from the middle of my own heartbreak. And I want you to remember that I survived this, so you will too. One day you'll understand that this pain is proof you loved fully, and that's never something to regret. Even when it feels like it's killing you, understand. I promise, one day. I saw it in your eyes before you said the words, that hollow kind of look when everything gets blurred. We were both drowning, put in separate rooms, reaching for each other but missing by inches too soon. You were falling apart and I was barely breathing. We needed saving but we both kept leaving parts of ourselves behind in every conversation. Two people sinking, looking for salvation in each other's devastation. We both needed someone strong, but we were both so weak. We kept trying to hold each other up, but we couldn't even speak about how badly we were breaking. We broke at the same time, and nobody could tell. We were both drowning, just in different kinds of hell. You needed me whole, but I was shattered too. I needed you to save me, you were barely getting through. We broke at the same time, lost in different ways. Two broken people trying to fix each other's pain, but broken can't heal broken, fragile can't hold weight. We broke at the same time, and that sealed our fate. I remember the night you cried in the bathroom, while I was crying in the bedroom, assuming you were fine because you always seemed so steady. But we were both unraveling, neither of us ready to admit we couldn't be each other's cure. That love isn't enough when you're both insecure in the foundation of yourselves and your ability to stand. We were two collapsing buildings reaching for each other's hand. We were both screaming underwater in languages the other couldn't hear. We were both terrified of the same exact fear, that we were too much to love. We broke at the same time, and nobody could tell. We were both drowning, just in different kinds of hell. You needed me whole, but I was shattered too. I needed you to save me, but you were barely getting through. We broke at the same time, lost in different ways. Two broken people trying to fix each other's pain, but broken can't heal broken, fragile can't hold weight. We broke at the same time, and that sealed our fate. Maybe in another life, where we both learned to swim before we jumped into the deep end together, oxygen thin, we could have made it, could have been something real. But we met at the wrong time when neither could feel stable enough to hold another person's weight. We were both disasters looking for escape in each other's arms, in each other's mess. But you can't save someone when you're drowning, I guess. And I don't blame you for letting go, 'cause I was letting go too, just slower. We were both sinking ships, trying to keep each other afloat. But sometimes love isn't enough when you're both going under, and that's the truth nobody tells you when you're young and full of thunder. Broke at the same time, just in different places. Two separate fractures wearing brave faces. You needed support, but I had nothing left to give. I needed you steady, but you were learning how to live with your own kind of breaking, your own type of fall. We broke at the same time and lost it all, not because we didn't love each other enough, because we both needed saving. and love wasn't enough. I wonder if you think about it sometimes, how we were both barely holding on, pretending to be fine for each other, while we were both coming undone. We broke at the same time, and maybe that's why it hurt so much. Not because you didn't care, but because you cared and you still couldn't stay, because you were breaking too, and I couldn't see it, because I was too busy hiding how broken I was. We were two fragile people playing at being strong. And we shattered together in the quietest, saddest way. We broke at the same time, and neither of us could catch the other, because we were both already fallen. I saw someone with your hair cut at the grocery store today. My heart stopped for a second, then they turned and walked away. Wrong face, wrong walk, wrong everything. But for a moment I forgot that you're not coming back to me. I scan every coffee shop like I'm searching for a ghost. Check the corners, check the line, even though I know you're not close. It's been months since you've been anywhere I am, but I still look for you like muscle memory I can't command. My eyes betray me every single day, searching faces for the one that went away. I can't stop hoping that you'll reappear. I still look for you in crowds, even though you're gone. In airports, restaurants, every place I don't belong. My heart jumps at strangers who move the way you do, at laughs that sound like yours, at anyone in blue. I still look for you in crowds, can't break the habit yet of scanning every room for someone I should forget. It's pathetic and it's sad, but it's the truth somehow. I still look for you in crowds. Every brunette in a leather jacket makes me do a double take. Every voice a history, every similar mistake of assuming that the universe would bring you back to me in some random Tuesday moment, serendipity. I know you're probably somewhere I will never be, living your whole life completely separately. But my brain hasn't caught up with what my heart already knows, that you're not someone I'll run into, you're someone who chose to go. I'm haunted by the possibility that I might see you accidentally, and I don't know if I'm hoping for it or terrified it'll happen, or both. I still look for you in crowds, even though you're gone. In airports, restaurants, every place that don't belong. My heart jumps at strangers who move the way you do, and laughs that sound like yours, at anyone in blue. I still look for you in crowds, can't break the habit yet of scanning every room for someone I should forget. It's pathetic and it's sad, but it's the truth somehow. I still look for you in crowds. What would I even do if I actually found you there? Would I run to you or turn away, pretend I didn't care? Would I see you with someone new, their hand where mine used to be? Would you look right through me like I'm nobody? That's the part that terrifies me most of all. Not that I'll see you, but that I won't matter when we cross paths in the hall. That you've erased me so completely from your day-to-day, while I'm still scanning crowds 6 months later, stuck in place. And maybe that's why I keep looking, even though it hurts every time. Because if I stop searching, it means I've accepted you're really gone. And I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready to walk through the world without checking if you're in it. I still look for you in crowds, it's automatic now. In every sea of faces somehow I'm searching for your smile. My heart skips at the back of heads, at familiar coats, at the shape of shoulders, at anyone who comes close. I still look for you in crowds, and I hate myself for it, for not being over you, for this pathetic habit of living half in the present and half in the maybe that I'll turn a corner and you'll be there waiting. I saw someone today who looked exactly like you from behind. Same height, same walk, same everything. I followed them for half a block before they turned around. And it wasn't you, it's never you, but I keep looking anyway. In every restaurant window, every passing car, every crowded train platform, I'm always searching for a face that isn't coming back, for a person who doesn't think about me anymore. While I'm out here turning strangers into you, in my desperate, pathetic mind. I still look for you in crowds, and I don't know when I'll stop, or if I even want to. You left and I learned that I can survive on 3 hours of sleep, that I can function while falling apart underneath. I learned to smile at work while I'm dying inside, that heartbreak doesn't stop the world, doesn't stop time. You left and I learned to cook for one, cut recipes and have to fill the silence with pride, just so I don't have to think about the past. I learned which friends will answer at 3 a.m. and which ones slowly disappear when the breakup doesn't end. You left me with lessons I never wanted to learn, about being alone, about how badly love can burn, about who I am without you. You left, I learned that I'm stronger than I thought I'd be, that I can carry this weight even when I can't breathe. That pain doesn't kill you, it just changes your shape. You left, I learned what it means to break and not escape. You left, I learned to be my own company, to find pieces of myself I forgot while loving you endlessly. You walked away, but I stayed here and grew. You left, I learned, and I learned without you. You left and I learned the memories fade slower than I'd like, that your side of the bed stays cold no matter how many nights I've tried to reclaim the space you used to fill. I learned that healing isn't linear, sometimes you're going uphill. I learned to laugh again, though it took a while to look in the mirror and recognize my smile. Learned that missing you and moving on are mutually exclusive things, that I can love what we were and still clip my own wings. You left me to figure out who I am when I'm alone, to build a life that's entirely my own, to find home in myself. You left, I learned that I'm stronger than I thought I'd be, that I can carry this weight even when I can't breathe. That pain doesn't kill you, it just changes your shape. You left, I learned what it means to break and not escape. You left, I learned to be my own company, to find pieces of myself I forgot while loving you endlessly. You walked away, but I stayed here and grew. You left, I learned, and I learned without you. I gave you pieces I shouldn't have given away, that I made myself smaller to convince you to stay. I learned that I confused need with love, dependency with devotion, that I was drowning in us and calling it an ocean. And maybe you leaving was the cruelest kind of gift, because it forced me to learn that I exist outside of your validation, outside of your gaze. That I was someone before you, and I'll be someone after these days of crying in the shower, of checking your social media at night. I learned that letting go means choosing myself in the fight between holding on to what's gone and stepping into what's next. And you left me no choice but to learn that I'm worth more than your halfway best. So thank you, I guess, for the lessons and the pain, for teaching me that I can survive the rain, that I'm not who I was when you knew me. You left, and I learned to be free. You left, I learned that goodbye's not the end, that I can build a life without you and begin again. The strength looks like getting up when you wanna stay down. You left, I learned to love the silence, love the sound of my own voice again, my own dreams, my own plans, that I don't need saving, I can save my own damn self with these hands. You walked away, but I'm still standing here, it's true. You left, I learned, and I'm better now without you. You left me to shatter, and I learned how to collect the pieces, not to rebuild what we were, but to create something new entirely, something that's just mine. You left me in darkness, and I learned to be my own light. You left me broken, and I learned that broken things can still be beautiful, can still be whole in a different way. You left, and I learned that I never needed you to complete me. I was always complete, I just forgot, but I remember now. You left, and I learned, God, I learned to be my own light. You left me broken, I just forgot, but I remember now. You left, and I learned, God, I learned. We only dated for 3 months, but it feels like a lifetime ago. You moved on in a heartbeat, I'm still stuck in the undertow. Everyone says I'm dramatic, says it wasn't even real, but they don't understand the depth of what I feel. You were my first thought every morning for 12 weeks straight. Now you're the last thought every night. It's been 8 months and I still ache. They say the healing time should match the time you spend together, but nobody told my heart that breaking is different weather. You got over us in the time it took to blink, while I'm still drowning, still trying not to sink in something that was brief, but felt like everything. We loved in weeks, I heal in years. That's the math that no one understands through tears. You were my whole world in such a short time. Now I'm unraveling slowly while you're doing fine. We loved in weeks, I heal in years, and everyone keeps asking why I'm still here. And the grief is something fleeting, but it was my forever, even if it was brief. We loved in weeks, I heal in years. My friends are tired of hearing your name in every conversation. They don't get why I'm not over this situationship, this short-term infatuation. But you can't measure heartbreak by counting days on a calendar. Sometimes the shortest loves leave the deepest scars, the longest trauma. I saw you moved on 2 weeks after we ended, found someone new. And I'm still wearing your t-shirt, still sleeping on one side, still thinking of you. People keep saying it was only 3 months, you barely knew him, but I knew enough to love you. And that's not something you can just skim. You were ready to forget before you even left, while like they meant forever, but they meant nothing to you. We loved in weeks, I heal in years. That's the math that no one understands. Through tears, you were my whole world in such a short time. Now I'm unraveling slowly while you're doing fine. We loved in weeks, I heal in years. And everyone keeps asking why I'm still here in the grave for something fleeting, but it was my forever, even if it was brief. We loved in years, I heal in years. Maybe it's not about the time we had together. Maybe it's about the future I built in my head forever. In those 3 months I saw our whole lives unfold. Wedding, kids, growing old. A story that I told myself every night before I fell asleep beside you. And when you left, you didn't just take the present, you took the future too. So yes, it was only weeks, but I'm not just mourning what we were. I'm mourning every version of us that will never occur. We'll never have every inside joke that died, every plan we made that I have to now set aside. You lost 3 months, I lost 50 years of imagined happiness, of fictional tears that are imagined wed in our imagined home. And that's why I'm still broken when you've long moved on, because short term to you is long term in my mind. And I'm grieving a ghost of a future I'll never find. We loved in weeks, I heal in years. That's the cruelest symmetry of how this appears. You had a fling, I had a future plan. You let go easy, I can't understand how to move forward when I built so much on a foundation that crumbled at your touch. We loved in weeks, I heal in years. And I know I sound pathetic through these tears, but I loved you completely in a short time. Even if you never loved me back the way that I loved you, needed you, saw forever in your eyes. We loved in weeks, I heal in years. And maybe that says more about me than it does about us, but it's my truth. I know it's embarrassing to still be this broken over something so brief. People look at me like I'm crazy when I say I'm not over you. It was barely anything they say. You'll find someone else, they promise, but they don't understand that intensity doesn't follow timelines, that depth doesn't correlate with duration, that I can't love someone completely in 3 months and need 3 years to recover. We loved in weeks, but weeks can hold infinity when you're feeling them, and years can feel empty when you're healing from them. So yes, it was short, but it was everything to me. And I'm sorry if that makes me weak or dramatic or foolish, but we loved in weeks and I heal in years. And that's just how this goes.